Hi, Eddie here. Another game today. We are now 1317 on the road to 1700, and this is the Zero Blunder Quest channel. And let's go. Let's try to find a match for a 30-minute game. There we have it. We are the white pieces, and we are playing against Esho.Dulokanyan from Armenia. Cool. Let's see. There's a funny line here. Let's see if I remember. There is a very funny line that will give me the advantage. I remember now. It comes here and we play g4. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one in the sense that I never remember opening preparation. So I think that we are already in advantage because it just went for a quite strange place, I would say. I'm just wondering, probably you'll want to open this so he can place his bishop there. But again, now our regular setting totally changed. But I think we can still Actually, he ran away to a nice place, but still, the thing is that I don't want him to come here. We might come here. We might come here and actually change. Because if we come here, he will pin again our... So let's come here and we'll go for a very different game than most of the positions in the London. Let's see our opponent profile. Okay, he played already. In Rapids, in the last year. Oh, I think that he started the account. Yeah, he started the account. Yeah, very short time ago. So he probably will want to play c5. I was thinking that he wanted to get the bishop out of. So now I'm confused. I will keep on some of the main ideas of the London. Now he does have more pieces here, but I don't want to play c4. I will want to play e3. Or I actually will play c3 and then e4, because whenever 1, 2, you can always bring this one here. I take, it takes, it take, I take. So you just need to add another one. Okay, you open this one, but he's not going far like this. We need to seize the advantage, and probably we also need to seize the fact that we have a knight here to be attacking this place. He might want to place the... Whenever he does, we can just move our knight. But now he can attack us here. I hope this hasn't been too soon. And the problem with this is that actually if he takes, I take with the knight, and then I can no longer place a knight here, and he can occupy the... Okay, at least we can say that we are going for a typical opening. That move on the second move, g4, normally attacking the bishop with the knight as we did, it's actually a good move, and one of the most common places where black normally goes is they bring the bishop to h5 and we play g4, so they will have to go here, and then we automatically start launching the h pawn. I don't remember exactly the line, but I wasn't expecting this, I must say. I was expecting the queen there, so we could open up this. Since my pieces are all a little bit strange, if he takes, I take, well, shall I come here and attack this pawn? The thing is that if I attack that pawn, yeah, I'm not used to having these knights here. These knights look a little bit awkward. He placed the bishop here. Is just a development move? Can I be attacked if I take? It takes. I take. If he takes my queen, I take. Wait, he takes. If I take, he comes here. Okay, and I take first. Okay. Okay, let's just develop the bishop, because although this is not the place where we want to develop the bishop normally, I might come here, because if he takes, he no longer has this protection here, and I can take. And then if he takes with the bishop, I think I'm glad to take his bishop, and I remain with a pair of bishops. So, and we solve the problem of this knight here, that maybe it isn't a problem, but I mean, it will let us place our bishop in a more pleasant square. Let's just see if we come here, and if he doesn't do anything and just attacks it, we can place it here, and we are attacking 2 times this. And then can we have another attacker? We can then pin these knights. Well, I'm not seeing everything, but let's just try. It probably will take. Of course, if he attacks, then with the bishop, Wait, what if I take with the pawn? I'll take with the pawn. I wasn't expecting he would take with the bishop. That's strange. This is also a bit strange. I mean, it's a fact that my knight will have to go there, or maybe... Wait, what if we... Ah, okay, I see what he wants to do. He wants us to move away so he can grab these knights. And what if I... We have check here. If it takes... Is there any nice tactic here? Maybe with the queen there. Let's see. If I come here, he can take my pawn. I take his bishop. If he gives me check, I take. He comes here. And I can immediately place my rook here with check and then take this one. I think it's okay. Right? I mean, he doesn't need to take the queen. So my line of thinking basically just, if he takes on c5, knight takes c5, okay, I take knight takes f7, and if he takes here, if he takes on d1 with the queen, I take with the rook. He's doing exactly what I... Yeah. Oh, the knight is protecting. The knight is protecting. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Still, we can take with the bishop. I knew that this pawn was gone because... But I wanted to place my... And maybe we can still make it. Like this, and we are creating our pawn structures. We are placing our pawn in dark squares, which will be great for this bishop. Not so great for this one, but we have the pair of bishops, and again we are gonna. I mean, if he comes here, we are still gonna grab it because we are gonna give check. And then take it like this. But he's attacking this one, okay. But we are gonna check and tau, and I don't think he has anything. If he places this one, we can still come here and protect. Okay. I was thinking already on something around this, but we are gonna get rid of his knight. This one. I don't know yet how, but probably like this. Or now he's thinking about this pawn. He cannot. This knight is pinned, so yeah, we really need to get this knight out of here, I believe. Huh. Cannot come here. He has to go there. And then if the rook tries to protect, we have bishop here. I like it. I meant bishop b5. Oh, are we going? The light is a little bit weird, right? I might place this one here. Okay, exactly. He went where we were expecting. Now we can use the pin that to come here. He has another defense actually, which is this one. And because of that, I'm first coming here so that I can take in case he attacks, and I think this diagonal is also nice. We can try I'm okay with that. He wants to trade rooks. He just wanted to break the pin. But does he have a nice attack now? I want to come here. Okay. I missed this. I missed this. Let me... Well, if I come here, he takes, I give check. He has to go here, 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 or here. I'm in a bad position. Suddenly I got in a really bad position. Let's see if we can turn this around. The most forcing move will be check, then check, and then here. Since I'll be losing the bishop, I think that's what makes more sense, right? At least I win a pawn. Is there a way for me to... I mean, if I come here and if he goes to my pawn, I can come here, right? If he takes my pawn, he loses a knight and then another pawn, but still, yeah, he can come here, and that's not good. That's not good because I will have to go here, and then there's a ton of... No, probably I will have to come here. So if we come here, he goes there, we check, and then we probably will have to come down. But at least this knight that cannot come here, or it can, but it's taken unless there is a tactic. My ideal initially was this one, so we could take that one. But here might be... Where can he go? We can come here. We can come here. Then we can attack him. In its... Okay, if we come here and if he moves a knight, we cannot protect this pawn like this. We will need to protect this pawn with this one. But at least we don't lose another pawn. So... I'm not seeing another solution. Maybe there is one. Yeah. We need to activate our king fast. I don't think he's coming here. Because if he comes here, we just check and we come back down. And I don't think that is a lot of damage, so I think he's coming here. Or he can also go there. If he comes here, we still have the check. Oh, he's protecting this one? Okay. I don't know if that was a good move, because I don't intend to take it. I was only threatening it. So... yeah, I think this was too passive. He could have done something more. Why didn't he want to move this knight here? I don't know. But if he goes there, and if I play the rook to e3, I can come here. So let's just... let's go for it. Yeah, this game is... bad move? Yes, check, and I came here. And although it seems bad, it would be nice to place the bishop here. The thing is that if I bring my rook here to d3, he can come with the knight to c8. And I'm roasted. So yeah, you will have to I have such a bad position. I think I can come here and can I come here and then here? I think here it sounds more obvious because, or even here, because here it might be best actually. Yeah, because he checks me. Oh, but he will go there. Yeah. I will have to trade rooks because I don't have a decent attack. And maybe I will still be able to grab 1 or 2 pawns with my bishop. Yeah. I mean, this is lost, but we'll fight. I think we don't have this one. Well, I think we won 4 in a row, so when he activates the second knight, it will be very tricky to maintain. proceed with the plan that I think I can come here. I think this diagonal, well, I cannot draw it. I think this will be important. Yeah, it was a pity that me not seeing this. If he takes, we take. We are happy with that. And if I come here, it goes there. This is very annoying. If I come here, okay. What was it? Okay. But then yeah. Really? What? Do I have increment? I don't have increment, so... What? No! Ah! We lost on time. We were flagged. And we had one blunder. No bell today. No bell. Yeah. GG. It was we lost 12 points, so we are now 13 and 5. This is a long one, right? I'm wondering that opening was very... I probably played bad. I had 77.8 and my opponent had 82.5, and we had one blunder. Still, we had 1600 and our opponent had 1850. So we are seeing that actually playing with more time we are having better games. Like the turtle way has seen the improvements. So this is called, I think, the Torre attack or Torre attack, and here, yeah, I had an advantage, but I didn't know how to convert it. Oh, actually, I had already the c4. Okay, what I was saying is that normally when they play this, like, this attack is like a common way of dealing with it, and I don't know if we take, or I think that both options are good. Let's see. Actually, he prefers already c4, but the engine loves c4 in these positions, and if we take, it's only a good move. But to be honest, if we go to the engine, let's see, I think that h4 exactly. h4 it works very well because it immediately forces e6. But g2, it's also nice. So I don't know why he was suggesting c4 when h4 seems clearly winning, and g2. So, but yeah, he didn't run away there, so it wasn't in my preparation. If he had gone here, I would go for g4 and then h4, because after h4 it says that the best move is actually e6, but I'm just wondering if he played e6, we would attack the bishop and he would go to e4, and we would go for f3, and you check. Oh, and you play f6. Okay, you play f6, and you would basically be telling us, if you take our bishop, we take your knight. So the recommended move was c4. Knight c4? What? Ah, okay, because you take the knight and then we take the bishop, and this pawn will grab it after. Okay, this might have been more difficult to see, but still, this is a difficult line. Like, I think that most people my elo after h4, they would go for the most natural, or this one, probably this one. I think that this would be the most natural move, because if we take, they open the rook, which is kind of good. That is why I think this one would be worse, because if we take, like, the rook is stuck and this pawn is weak, so that's why I feel this made more sense. And the best move was to take, and they take. This is still weak, but now we have d3 immediately. Yeah, but clearly the white has a big advantage, and this, I think, this would be the most normal way of dealing with it, and not e6. I think, I don't know, e6, yeah, but still we are already 1 point in advantage. Like, if we play g2, simply, like, the entire position is completely, we are playing like a new game. This is no longer the London system. This, but yeah, that's something that we need to be aware that sometimes players will try to get us off guard, and the early g4, the early bishop g4 here. I mean, we could. What would happen if we ignore? Probably it will be okay, but if he takes f3, actually the best way is to take with the g pawn, so we can later move this one, and if he takes, we just have two pawns in the center. But yeah, basically he automatically takes us out of our comfort zone, let's put it this way. And what if I immediately, yeah, the thing is that probably this is more natural. Not really. What was the best move? Knight e5. Ah, yeah, of course, this is the best move, but after it's c4. Okay. So I think this was the anti-Torre attack. It's an interesting opening, but yeah, and then yeah, this good move. Yeah, he was already seeing it. If he takes, I take, and he comes here, and yeah, my bishops are fried. And yeah, this was my mistake. I should have played bishop e3. Yeah, I didn't see it, like, and probably I play way too fast. Not really. 40 seconds almost, yeah. Here I mean, it was very difficult now to win, but I see that both of us, we both made mistakes. Was that, but I don't think there was any, I mean, I noticed that he could have been more aggressive in the end. Like, this knight was for a long while there, and yeah, it would be like he has 6 points in advantage, and especially now after me playing this, because I was totally running out of time. But there was here a moment that it was the moment that the right move would have been this one, because he could not take that one, so he would take, what would happen if I would play this one? Show follow-up, okay. Yeah, basically the idea was to force his king to this side and try to use these 2 pawns against this 1 pawn. Yeah, but still was... yeah, it was difficult. But hey, it was an interesting game, 50 minutes, so let's wrap this up and see you tomorrow. Adios.